My name is John Adcock. I reside at 7429 Rouse Road in Holly Springs, not near the Crooked Creek property. Madam Chair, Commissioners, and staff, thank you for this opportunity for the residents of Southern Wake County and all of Wake County to come before you tonight. While we have disagreements amongst us in many avenues, I greatly appreciate the sacrifices you make in public service. I know that it takes a lot of work and it keeps you busy on top of your already busy life. Thank you for your service. Item 16 on the agenda tonight regarding Crooked Creek property is not a consideration of the merits or a means of further debate on whether the property should be purchased and used as a park. That evaluation and debate, they have occurred. After a well-vetted and protracted process, the property was purchased. Item 16 speaks to the institutional integrity of this legislative body. The Wake County Board of Commissioners is one institution. Yes, when there are changes in membership of a legislative body, changes in policy will occur. But the action by this board in approving the purchase for a park was not an isolated action. It was a result of a lengthy process. The Wake County Board of Commissioners authorized the purchase of the property if 11 conditions were met. Included in those conditions were requirements placed on your constituents that they voluntarily relinquish legal rights, dismissal of a civil action, termination of restrictive covenants, grant of easements. The conditions also required action by nonprofit organizations and governmental agencies. The conditions were met. Legal rights were forever relinquished. The board approved the purchase. Families, property owners, nonprofit organizations, and governmental agencies made decisions and acted on reliance of this board's resolved commitment. You have heard that already tonight with several individuals indicating they purchased property. They relied on the decision of this legislative body. There has been neither a change in fact or law germane to this matter since the board approved the purchase. If anything, the grounds justifying the purchase and use as a park and open space have only been solidified. I respect differing opinions and positions on this matter. If you voted against the project or if you were against the project before you were elected, while we may disagree on the merits, I respect the thoughtful consideration you performed. But what I cannot respect is this institution going back on its commitment, a commitment that has been partially performed by this board and fully performed by all of the other parties involved. The issue before you tonight is not whether the property should be purchased and developed into a park. The issue before you concerns the legitimacy of this board's institutional integrity in making and performing its commitments. If this measure is adopted, what does this say to the citizens of Wake County and those doing business with the county? What it says is that Wake County Board of Commissioners, solely based on politics, is willing to default on a commitment made to its citizens and all parties involved. Do the right thing, vote no to the surplus of this property. Thank you.